Sweet. That's pretty cool. I want to see how that works. So, hey guys, we're live. Super late. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. Shh. People are sleeping. We can't talk too loud. Chad, I know it's going to be a hard time for you because I know how loud you get. So how's it going, man? Oops. Oops. Oh.
Yeah. That's a rookie move there, man.
Really? So this is cool. What I did, guys, is I just posted it to my Facebook group too. Because again, this is my first live going with the premium. So I actually have it going on YouTube and my Facebook group. So yeah, hey Chad, how's it going, man? First time I've had a live here in about 2 months.
Dude, you act like we haven't been talking for 5 hours.
It's been 7 hours.
I'm doing well, man. Good to see you. Oh, been awesome. Yeah. Awesome. I'm trying to figure out where this chat. Oh, duh.
I'm trying to figure out.
Okay. There we go. There we go.
Is this one?
Now we're perfect.
Sweet.
Top chat. Okay, I need to go live chat. There we go.
You live chat?
What's up, Flippin Goodies? What's up, Kathy? Tattooed Picker. How's it going?
Yeah, you
Relic Picker. Ooh, there's an old face. Money from Mars.
Hey, what's up, Mike? Just me, Kathy. Everybody, yeah, this is awesome. Last time I was throwing magnets in the ocean. Hey, what's up? Those are my girls right there. They are really popular in the dumpster diving world. They do sick dumpster diving videos. They actually inspired me to do my own dumpster diving lives. And girls, if you want to come on, I can send you the link. Actually, do we have the?
Yeah, because I need to meet some of these people.
Yeah, guys, come on. Chad's an OG like me. He's a knowledgeable guy. We just got done discussing about the $35,000 Beatles album.
I just follow Kevin around. Don't let him freaking.
He goes on my coattails. Even though he can get a hangout going and get 190 people going like it's nothing. So at the same time, me, it's my channel's a little more dead. But hey, it works. Let me know like if anybody's on. See, it says this is cool. It says Facebook user restream. So I don't know what that is. I don't know how to find out about how it's going through Facebook. So if you guys
does that mean they're sharing the stream?
I don't know. If anybody can go on my Facebook group and let me know if it's streaming because it says it's streaming to my Facebook Thrifting Lounge group, that'd be cool. We got 23 people in here now, so we got a little more.
Treasure Hustlers. I think I know who you are. Hold on. Man, how come you can't click on their stupid thing anymore and go to their channel?
It's so different, man. I'm guessing because they don't get money from StreamYard. StreamYard's a paid service, obviously.
Dude, I'm in the YouTube chat. I'm in the YouTube chat.
Yeah. What's up, Landshark? You guys want to let me know if you guys want to come on. I just sent out, I think, come on in here and support us and talk to whatever you guys want to talk about.
Give me all your damn money, and we'll be best friends.
Yeah, I don't have a Patreon set up, so I mean, I'm not like Chad. I'm not monetized yet.
Really? Are you serious? My eyes are bloodshot from swimming today. Oh my gosh! I've heard some excuses.
They use every excuse in the book not to come on. One day I'll get them on. I hope. Where did you dig up this old dude? So this doesn't tell me who. Check out these bums. It doesn't tell me who these people are. All right, where do I find who's commenting on these?
Hold on, who just called me an old dude? I'm trying to find that.
It's joking, but I got to figure out.
I know.
How do we see who's commenting in the Facebook group? If anybody knows, please write that. Oh, here we go. Night requirement. Check out these bums. David Carr. Damn, David.
Oh, night requirement. What's going on, brother?
Yeah. Andy, no, it's not a restream. It's live. I just figured this out on stream. This is pretty freaking cool. David, yeah. Damn, it's been a long time. David Carr. Damn, it's been a few years.
Get Knight to come on, man. I haven't talked to him for a long time.
I've been trying to get him on, but every time he's always says he's
pumping. Come now. Come on, dude. Really?
Craig Murray. Haha, you can't see who I am. I can, because I'm reading your comments as they come in live from Facebook. This is hilarious.
Yeah, that's weird, man.
Yeah, so I just wanted to hop on here, and we got done. Kind of recap. We had a great time on Nate's channel, man. We went 7 hours exactly. But they are. I swear we went live live swimming, ninja fights in the pool. I'm paying for it. Yeah, girls. Again, eventually, I'd love to get you girls on here.
Oh, I know who they are. Treasure. Yes, I know who you are. Damn it. How's it going? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna send the link out again, and see who wants to come in.
Uh-oh. Did I just press the wrong button? Really? Dude freaking left me. Oh my gosh. What a big dummy.
I'm such an idiot.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, really?
I do this all the time, man. It's like noobish shit that I always do.
Yes, treasure hustlers, I know who you are. Good to see you.
Kathy goes, he just kicked himself out. It's a Kevin thing to do, right? Burn the channel ground. What's up, Landshark?
Night's requirement. Really? He's not coming on?
He ain't gonna come on. I wish he would. It'd be nice. Now it's the Chad show. Yeah, it was. David, any of you guys want to come on, man? And a couple OGs in the Thrifting Lounge group commenting. Nate, we were talking about you earlier tonight on Nate's channel. Be nice to see you come on here.
Dude,
Andy,
man, show your face.
Yeah. Andy, how are you? I'm watching from the car space.
He's got a lot of good stuff.
Who does?
Especially thrifting from an apartment. You know, you don't have all the room in the world. Night.
Oh, yeah. Well, Nights, I've been trying to get him on. I would try to get him on the reseller reunion and everything. And oh, wait, who's this? My boy Mike, Flippin Goodies.
That's why.
This is the one of the nicer guys I've been telling you about, Chad. Mike right here, Flippin Goodies. He is a electronics expert. Tell him how much you've been making, Mike, and he does this part time.
$5.
Yep, $5 he's done. He's only sold a few things, but he does all right.
What am I supposed to do with all of these?
Flash dance.
Rip them up. Toss them out.
Are you kidding me?
Toilet paper.
Street music.
Oh, that is cool.
Oh, that's nice. Where'd you find that?
I got an estate sale today.
How was your estate sale?
I did okay. I got a free Wurlitzer piano.
Really?
Yep.
What, she just wants you to haul it out?
Yeah. So I called one of my buddies who has a bunch of grandkids. He said he'll take it, so we're going to go over there tomorrow and get that.
Toilet paper.
Oh.
Oh, that is cool.
Oh, that's nice. Where'd you find that?
That's not me.
Dude, Kevin.
Oh, my God. I'm a noob. I was just writing back to David. How was it?
I'm muted.
Night requirement is commenting through Facebook.
Yeah.
If he was any kind of man, he'd show his face over here.
That's right.
And say hello to an old friend.
Yeah. Anybody else wants to come on, let me know. We got 30 people in here now. So, hey, it's better than 15, 10 that I used to get. So it's probably because Chad's on here eating.
What did you put on the title? I saw it's like, oh, I hope I'm not supposed to be working tonight.
No, it says Golden Finger Picker versus Thrifting Lounge. I forget what the rest of the title was.
Versus on what?
Just eBay theories. Oh, what's up, Avon Gardner? Matt, man, we got to hang out soon. It's been a while. He's my neighbor. He lives like 5 minutes down the road. I met him one night while I was out dumpster diving. Yeah. And then he was there that night. I actually killed it at the estate sale where I had that buyout. Thank you, Treasure Hustlers, for putting Chad's channel up. If you could help put up Flippin Goodies here, Mike's channel too, get him some viewers. Now, Mike,
so Treasure Hustlers lives by Mike. Is that what they're saying?
No, Mike lives in Florida also. Actually, where do you live again? You live in North. He lives closer to you, Chad.
Yeah, I'm on the West Coast.
What part?
I'm in Navarre.
You're where?
I'm in Navarre.
Navarre? No, I'm in Lecanto, near Crystal River.
Is that up north?
No, Central.
Oh, you're in Central. Okay, yeah. So you're probably above like Panama City or something, right?
No.
Ocala?
Okay. Yeah, I've heard of Ocala, and I think we've been there, but I can't remember where exactly it is.
Ocala is gorgeous.
I'm a little south of Ocala. Now,
oh, right on.
Kevin?
Yeah.
These all comping like $10. And I have like 100 of them.
What are you thinking? Lot them up or sell them individually?
I don't know, because I have some good ones. Like I have the Eagles. And I have like this here. Right? The Bee Gees.
Oh, what?
I got the Bee
Yeah,
Gees.
he loves the Bee Gees. He's a disco dude.
Is there sheet music for Staying Alive? So if you know how to
that's
play
cool.
piano, so like this one here, I can't find this exact one. Poison.
Oh, right on.
Oh my God! Talk dirty to me.
Yeah.
That was a classic game for the Guitar Hero.
Yeah, I can't find that exact one. But it's something where she had it there, and this is an estate lady I deal with a lot. So I figured, I said to her, how much does she want? Oh, this Fleetwood Mac. I'm just going through them now, so I have no idea. But the guy, I bought a beautiful, you know me and my electronics, a beautiful Gerard turntable today. I spent $200 there for everything.
How was it?
The turntable?
Yeah.
Turntable's worth about $3.
That's good.
You can't find that stuff. I'm the only listing on eBay.
Yeah, he is. So explain.
Kenny Loggins. See, like all this stuff? I got a ton of this stuff.
Didn't Kenny Loggins just die?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, no, that was
Kenny Rogers.
Kenny Rogers.
Yeah.
Kenny Loggins is the one that does a lot of the soundtracks.
Kenny Loggins is the high voice.
Yeah.
Neil Sedaka.
Oh, right on. Man, I hope you have some to Neil.
I mean, it's cool stuff. I mean, the guy was, you know, a collector of a lot of things. And you know what's funny? I got to go back tomorrow, pick up my piano. I have a whole suitcase I left there full of this stuff.
How about that time? How about that, Mike, when I had you on the phone? Remember, I'm like, oh, I got this turntable, Panasonic. And it was, I still haven't listed yet. It's probably going to get a couple $100, but I went and got a bunch of glass from this one estate sale right before the pandemic hit.
Mm-hmm.
And I went down maybe a half hour away to a restaurant. I was like, oh shit, I forgot the Panasonic turntable. Turned right back around. I was like trying to call the guy. He didn't answer because it was an estate sale. And I got there. He's like, man, you're lucky. We were wondering. He's like, where'd the guy go that paid for the Panasonic turntable?
You know who that is, right?
Yeah, that's Frank Sinatra. No, Dean Martin.
It's Dean Martin.
Yeah, Dean Martin. My bad. Little Richard passed today. Wow.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Here's another Neil Sedaka. You know that song.
Breaking up is hard to do.
Okay, next time.
Yes.
Old people.
I used to get Neil Sedaka and Valley screwed up. Frankie Valley.
Frank, yeah. In the 5 seasons or 4 seasons, I don't know. What's up, Midwest?
No, what's his name that was in here with us? I thought he was coming over.
Clay's doing his Clay's gonna go to his vegan salad diet and go to bed. Good little boy. Yes, Treasure Hustlers. If you're new here, be sure to check out Golden Finger Picker. But I bet you everyone in here is already
probably not.
Little. I always call them Golden Finger Butt Picker.
You see that one, Kevin?
Well, that's got some cool artwork to the front of it.
Barbra Streisand.
Wow, that's cool. So why don't you explain to Chad how long you've been doing this for and what you specialize in? And he actually did a great giveaway, Chad. He gave away $1,500 worth of clothes. He decided to just get right out of the clothing. So he paid for the shipping, and he divvied up between 5 different resellers, and he picked 5 winners, and he sent out 5 big boxes, big pockets.
Nice.
So all of his clothes that he decided to get rid of for the other people to resell.
Nice.
Yeah, like this one here. I just looked this one up. The Barbra Streisand one.
Which one is it?
The Funny Girl I just showed you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Everybody's selling it for around $9, $10. So
it's not like you used to with your
it's the graphics. Yeah, it's that front page graphics. I love it.
Yeah, like this one, My Fair Lady. Let me go back to where you guys are.
Julie Andrews.
Yeah. Yeah, it's Julie Andrews.
Yep.
Oh yeah, Julie Andrews, Rex Harrison. So you got that. Like I said, I got a whole bunch. Like I said, I left the suitcase there. That's how much I have.
Hey, we have Harry in the house. Harry, would love to have you come on and talk to Chad. I've been ranting and raving to Chad about you, man. Love to get you on here.
Literally ranting and raving for like ever since I've been back. Yeah. He did it again. Dude, somebody needs to take his mouse away from him.
He's gone again?
Oh, yeah.
Like this one's a little rough, but like you said, maybe they're just buying it for the cover. I don't know.
That's what because like I don't play music or anything, but I would definitely that Bee Gees. How much you want for it? I just love the Bee Gees, and it would be the cover art that you showed.
Let me go through all of them and see if I have multiples, and I'll let you know. I mean, I have no problem.
Absolutely. Right on.
Like this is Mo Jaffe. You know, a lot of it's a lot older stuff. I picked it up because I saw like there's Bon Jovi and things of that nature in there.
If you find any Debbie Gibson, people don't laugh.
I don't think you'll have Debbie Gibson.
Well, there was some Poison in there.
Yeah,
Debbie Gibson was before Poison, I think. Actually,
I don't know if he would collect Debbie Gibson.
Oh, what? I'm the only one that listens to Metallica, Debbie Gibson in the same day, or yeah. I love music.
Who's the one that did Betty Davis Eyes? I love that song. She's got Betty Davis Eyes.
Oh shit! I have Heart, but it's not Heart.
Kim Carnes.
That's who I keep thinking. Yeah, it's not Heart.
Yeah, it's Kim Carnes.
Yeah, Kim Carnes.
Yeah. I love Metallica. I love Metallica, AC/DC, all the old 80s hair bands. And I love Debbie Gibson, Selena, and no, not Selena freaking Gomez.
I love Selena Gomez.
Here you go. You know this song.
Bad Leroy Brown. Baddest man.
Oh, yeah. You don't spit into the wind. You don't pull the mask off the Lone Ranger. That's Jim, not Leroy Brown.
That one.
That's Jim Croce, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you had it. That's when I was just singing it and he pulled it out.
China Grove.
Stuff like that.
So what did you get for electronics?
I told you I got the Gerard record player.
Yep.
And then I got the camera. I got these things. What else did I pick up today?
Jump on here, Landshark.
That's about it. Nothing really super exciting. I got some Armani. Got some of that today.
Is that vintage? I can't see too well.
No, that's not worth much.
Okay, yeah.
No, I always take a chance. She just had a piece of masking tape on it, so I said, "What is this, a quarter?" She said no. How much does a blank masking tape cost today? So that was like $2. I bought everything for $200, plus a Wurlitzer piano.
Yeah, that's a good find right there. I got a Meatloaf vintage tee from '94 today. My first band tee I've ever found because they're hard to come by in my area, and I'm always looking too.
Dude, I just gave away 2 of my Kiss T-shirts.
You know,
really?
The glow in the dark one, yeah.
Dude,
Nat King Cole.
Yeah.
People love them band T-shirts, man.
Like me.
Yeah, you do. You got some good ones.
These here I'll probably put in genre and like kind of bulk. Load them. I can't list all of these.
Landshark picker, you can still come on. Clay went on the other day when he was laying in his bed when he was with us.
Who was it that would always get on and they were laying in bed? I mean, really creepy, like laying in bed.
I don't know.
Oh,
marching band T-shirts. Yeah, that's what it is.
Marching band. I wish there was a suck it emoji.
First concert T-shirt I ever had was a 1982. Oh my god. With the serpent. I actually bought that same T-shirt like 2 years ago for $150 on eBay. Asia.
Asia. I love Asia.
Dude, I got the original 82 concert T-shirt.
I love Asia. What's that song by them? They're Heat of the Moment. Yes. I love It's the Heat of the Moment.
Landshark charges $39.99 to do a cameo.
Yeah, he does. He's just joking. I love Landshark's awesome. He turned me on to Buffalo Picker and Glass City Picker.
I don't know who Buffalo Picker is. All these names, I'm meeting them as we come across them. So
yeah, man, you gotta get on his channel. He's
who's the dude you said I would be exactly like?
Harry Humstone. He's actually laying in bed right now, or he's getting ready for bed. He's in the chat right now. Yeah,
we'll have to meet up sometime, Harry.
Yeah, you guys will get.
Are you an old school picker too?
Huh?
Is he an old school picker?
Yeah, dude, he does a lot of cleanouts, and a lot of this stuff he tends to keep too. But I bought a
there you go.
I bought a car off of him that I've yet to open because I'm trying to do an unboxing video.
Yeah.
Who's that, Logan?
Yep.
No one is like Chad. No one isn't. We all love you, Chad.
Oh yeah.
Did you go out this weekend in Source, Chad?
Today? No.
Yeah. No.
Look at that one.
Chicago.
Oh, yeah. Right on, dude. I love Chicago.
I don't think that's complete though.
What song is it?
Color My World.
Not one of their better.
David writes, David Carr goes, you can buy my lot of music tees. I have a 1970s Bee Gees, Sgt. Pepper shirt in there. Then
You're a damn liar.
Then overcharge Chad for it.
Yeah.
That works.
Dude, I am always on the lookout for an old Bee Gees, 70s Bee Gees t-shirt, and no.
Yeah, I think it's, what's your favorite, Selena or Bee Gees?
Oh shit, dude.
There you go. So
I'm not going to answer.
Let me look through them.
Love So Right.
Oh, easy. I love it. I love it.
$100. No.
Oh, that is awesome. That is, yeah, I'd be happy to buy the Bee Gees. And didn't you have another Bee Gees too? So that's two Bee Gees.
What song were you just singing, Kevin?
Heat of the Moment.
Oh, Heat of the Moment.
Yeah.
One thing leads to another.
One thing. Oh no, that's a.
Here you go. This one might be good.
Billy Joel. I wasn't a big Billy Joel fan.
I liked a few of his songs. I liked
There's Dolly Parton.
Piano Man, but I like the other one where what's the other
Billy Joel's 80s music, not so good.
What is?
Oh look, I have another copy. What's Golden Figure's first name? I don't know. I'm sorry.
Chad.
I'm sorry.
We didn't start the fire. That's the one I like.
If I can't have that's a Saturday Night Fever track, but is that the Bee Gees?
It says Bee Gees on it.
Did they write it or sing it?
Words and music recorded by Yvonne. Okay, yeah. Music by Barry, Robin.
Yeah. They wrote all the soundtrack of Saturday Night Fever, but they didn't sing all of Saturday Night Fever soundtracks. Rod Stewart. Dude, back in the 80s, remember all the rumors going around about him? Early 80s.
With who?
About stuff being in his stomach.
What? Like, what are those called? Tapeworm?
Oh.
No. He knows what I'm talking about. Yeah. Pretty raunchy.
Yeah.
But that was huge. I mean, and the internet didn't exist. So rumors like that got all through America without the internet. Go figure.
Ashley
That's
just
Diamond Girl.
You know who that is?
That is yes, I do know. Oh shit. Oh my gosh, it's not Kansas.
Just says Seals and Crofts on it.
Oh. Yeah, I wouldn't have guessed them, but yeah, I know who that is. Man, I didn't know they sang that.
confuse it. Melinda writes, confusing him with Richard Gere. She found an old Sells Floto Circus program in a Songbird Street 1912, sold it for $250. And then Dave said he's not lying about those T-shirts, Chad.
He's really got a 1970s Bee Gees T-shirt.
What he says.
Yeah. Who's saying this? I don't see it in the chat.
It's because it's on the Facebook chat.
Oh.
Yeah, David said that car.
There's a more contemporary group.
Oh, White Snake, right on.
That's up my mom's alley.
Have him send me a message on Facebook, Chad Pagel, if you don't mind.
I think he can hear you. David, send Chad a...
Is that is it for sale? Is it an actual original Bee Gees concert T-shirt?
He said it is, and he said it is for sale.
Wow.
That was the other ones he had for sale.
I may not be able to afford it.
I ran into a guy that I bought a whole bunch of electronics from. And he lives in Gainesville. He's a reseller. He buys vintage-looking T-shirts. You remember the old 3/4 sleeve? They'd be like maybe red, like they really
right, with the white shirt, red, yeah.
Yeah. And he's buying all those up because he has all the prints from the 70s and 80s for all these rock groups.
I've got an ABBA one like that.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, I buy a $7 shirt. The prints cost me about $60 a pop, and I put them together, and it's $200.
Yeah.
I just forwarded you the one David just sent me on your Facebook chat. It's a Sgt. Pepper shirt. Oh no, wait, sorry, it's a Bee Gees shirt.
See, this one here I thought was going to be good.
Oh my god.
Eagles.
The Eagles?
Yeah.
Anything? No.
No.
Hold on a second. Is that an iron on? Dude, that graphic looks so good.
What, this one?
No, the beat.
Hold on, I got a screenshot of this, man. This is like, oh my gosh.
Relic Picker says Diamond Girl. Nice and wild.
I would be so suspicious if I saw this. I mean, it's freaking awesome. Don't get me wrong.
Hold on. Yeah, Landshark Picker's going to come on. Hold on a second.
That is such good condition.
Ashley's having some chest pains, so I'm going to go check on her. But I'm going to send this to him right now, and he's going to come on too, Landshark Picker. So I'll be right back, guys. I want to check up on Ashley. I'll be right back, guys. Oh, actually, no, I got to put him in here. So when he... Hold on, I got to link him in.
Yeah, I heard. I got some friends up in upper northeast that got snow like big time today. Pennsylvania. I'm like, no way. Hey, what's up there? Oh, you got out of bed for us?
Yeah.
Right on.
I need to get up and get some ice cream anyway.
Oh, there you go.
It's that time of night.
I've got to get this damn thing listed, man. I've been working on it for 2 hours.
I didn't see a lot of working going on the last one.
Well, I got one thing listed on the last one, and I got this thing pictures taken and ready to list it. And they talked me into putting it on for $4,500.
Nice.
And hopefully I'll get a $3,000 offer. So,
well, one listing in what, 8 hours? That's not bad.
Yeah, right. I'll go broke doing this. But it's no surprise. I mean, this is the way it used to happen.
Yeah. That's my problem. If I host one, I tend to run my mouth and pay attention to the chat and talk to everybody.
Yeah.
Working.
I'm not even hosting, and I'm running my mouth and paying attention to the chat. But yeah.
It's all right. All work and no play makes Chad a doughboy.
Dude, I haven't done shit for a year. So what's your what kind of crap do you pick up?
Whatever I can find. I know. I
Anything that'll make you money, right?
Do what?
Anything that'll make you money, right?
Yeah, I heard Mike talking about electronics. Electronics is kind of my wheelhouse. That's my knowledge. I've worked in the computer industry for so long. I understand a lot of electronic stuff.
Oh yeah, dude, there ain't nothing like getting a reel-to-reel player and going through it and servicing it, and oh my gosh, I love that.
Yeah. You gotta see the three I have right now. I just finished an a Kai 1700.
Okay.
Right.
Yep.
You can't find that stuff. That stuff there, so rare. I have one. It would take me quite a bit to dig it out, and I can't remember the stupid name of it. I never even heard of the name, but it's underneath my desk here. Let me see if I can get it out of here. I'm still working on it. I got everything fixed except fast forward and rewind.
Yeah, I'm glad you did that video on managed payments, Mike. That was good.
Yeah, I liked it too, Mike. The managed payments. I learned a few things from it.
Name that reel-to-reel.
Dude, that looks like a Roberts.
I wouldn't have a clue.
Oh, wait a second. That actually might be the name of it.
See,
it is a Roberts. Very good.
Yeah, actually, a Kai is probably the ones who did a dude. I actually have that exact model. Kevin, you remember that Roberts I used to have sitting behind me at the very, very beginning?
Yeah. Did you sell it?
I don't know. It might be in my storage unit. Yeah, good quality there, buddy.
This one here is the 1725 8L3.
I don't remember what mine was, but mine was a lot taller. It had a double.
Well, you ready?
Yeah.
You ready?
Yep.
Okay.
The 8-track player. Yes, they did come out with their 8-track players on them. Nice.
8-track. You can record the reel-to-reel to the 8-track.
That's what I was wondering if it was a recorder. Yeah.
And that little door right there is a speaker.
You know, Chad,
open that door up.
Yep.
Chad, I think I remember one of your last videos you did before you bounced out was, if I remember right, talking about the actual reels themselves. Didn't you do something on that before?
Yeah, that was 16 or 8 millimeter reels, right? You would.
But talking about the value of some of just the reels themselves.
Oh, especially the metal reels. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Oh yeah, $50 a pop, easy, pretty much. Get any of the Sony or the
Kai reels, yeah.
Oh yeah.
What are they doing? Oh
yeah, I love. I don't think I would have sold my Roberts, Kevin. It's probably in my storage.
Yeah.
But yeah, my Roberts, I love that.
See, I try and explain to people on my videos that, okay, that's big. That's 50 pounds easy. Okay. But even if you find that it's falling apart, the faceplate alone will sell for $50-$60.
That's probably an aluminum faceplate.
Yeah. The knob, there's another $30 just a knob.
Yep.
Let me see. I got a picture of mine. Hold on.
I found I don't know what model it was. It was a Pioneer equalizer, but it was back in the chrome days, the silver face and everything. And it was missing 2 of the little knobs. And I went on eBay and I think I paid like $8 or $9 a knob.
Yep.
Just because I knew, I ended up selling it as a complete unit, but I had to buy, I had to spend $15 getting those 2 knobs.
So just a little, like you find these reels and stuff, they're worth picking. I mean, you're not gonna get a fortune for this. I actually have 3 for sale right now that still seal, these Scotch tape ones. So I got 3 of those up. I think I got them up for like $80. But like you find this stuff.
Oh, the 4-tracks. Yeah.
Worth good money. I sold a Santana reel-to-reel tape. Like $100.
Yep.
You find like stuff like this. Just pick this stuff up. Okay, the metal ones are worth more.
All right. If we're gonna play show and tell.
Okay, I just found my Roberts. Damn, this is an old Google Hangout. Holy cow! Hold on.
How long ago?
You'll recognize it. Hold on.
Like here's another one that's good.
Hey, Landshark, what's the name of the group that you have for videos?
Dude,
I'd have to look. I don't remember the name of it. Share and promote YouTube reseller content, something like that. I don't know.
Oh my God.
This right here, I got 3 sealed in the box.
Oh yeah. They're
like $30 each.
Yep.
How about that one?
Okay, how do I share, Kevin? Right here. I'm sharing. You have to okay it.
I gotcha. There you go.
Check this out. That is my rod. Look how tall this is from here all the way down. That thing was tall and it was heavy. Yeah, that's my Roberts. And the other photo, Kevin, that was the 70s.
Oh,
theme.
yeah, I could tell with the. Oh my God. Was that?
Yeah, here it is right here, actually. You know what this tape is right here?
What?
This was a tape airlines used for their cabin music.
Oh, really?
And I sold that for, I think, $285, something like that. But yeah. Oh, yeah.
Recorder studio. Power is up. But the hard drive was locked up. Order a new official hard drive. Should be sold working with new hard drive and package, or try to install it. Oh, you're gonna have to get somebody. If somebody's gonna buy that, they're gonna have to know what they're doing. A lot of people might not know how to do that.
I wonder if that's a unit that takes a proprietary or a special type of hard drive.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know all this stuff off the top of my head. I got to do a lot of research on a lot of things. I mean, I know names and I know how to fix stuff, but I don't know how many people would actually buy that.
That's what YouTube is for, learning.
Yeah, but I'm not sure because.
Well, yeah, a hard disk digital recording. That would probably. I mean, I don't think it would be any special type of hard drive that would be used in something like that, because once everything's become digital, they didn't make like certain special. I mean, like back in the day, they would have the data reels, which were like this wide, that would go on those. And stuff like that is where they stored the information. And then once everything went digital, it was pretty much across the board. It was just hardware protected and not so much. I mean, software protected and not hardware protected.
Right.
So,
can you guys see that name?
Yep.
Oh yes. I've sold quite a few of those older than that, but yeah, that's good quality there.
Look at that, baby.
That is where they stored the information, and then once everything.
That's good stuff right there.
Yeah, that's a weighted platter too, isn't it? Yeah. Nice.
I sold it about a month ago. The platter in it was 25 pounds.
Yeah, dude. You know how many people would just ship that, and then by the time it gets there, the platter's falling out because the thing got turned upstairs.
That's good. Okay, so let's do that. Okay. So, like, people ask me all the time, how do I ship something like this without breaking this? Right? The way I found the best way to do it, take some packing paper, fill this area, close this down on it, and make sure it's snug in all corners and in the middle. And then what I do is I'll take a little piece of tape to hold the dust cover down, then bubble wrap, and then saran wrap this whole thing.
What I found, if it's a heavy, I'm sorry.
Good. I've lost one in shipment with a crack in the back. That's it so far.
If it's a real heavy one, like the older ones, that's got a plastic top on it, because the actual weight of it, if for some reason it gets turned upside down and it gets tossed on a real expensive unit, I would I would take off the top and do everything you said. I would tie the arm down. I would make sure the platter is tilted, and then put the damn top in a different box.
You can do that.
Yeah.
I mean,
it really depends on how heavy the actual unit is.
Yeah, this one's going to come in about 23 pounds.
Wow.
I would probably just ship that top, because a lot of those you can't replace the top. I'm not sure about that particular model.
Anyone I find like that, the top is always cracked, typically around the hinges.
Yeah, so
I have that problem on this one.
I bought
it's in my listing. It's right on the hinge.
I bought
what happened is they moved and they didn't pack it very well when they made the move.
Right.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yep.
I bought a Techniques, however you pronounce it. SLD2, SLD3, something like that. And I think I paid $6.99 for it at the thrift store, and it had the top was cracked terribly. I'm like, I'm not going to sell this thing whole. I parted it out and made about $300.
Yeah, Technics are like gold. It's insane.
I made
our biggest problem,
the feet that go on the bottom. I sold 3 of the feet and got $50. I got $15 a piece for the feet.
See, our biggest problem with selling stuff like this is we're going to be selling to collectors.
Oh yeah, and they're anal, dude.
If you're describing this thing exactly, you're getting this back.
And that's why I decided to part mine out.
Yeah, were those with that crack where you're talking about, a lot of times they get cranked open and it puts pressure on it, it cracks. Mostly it's little kids. But I mean.
And what's weird about this one is this dust cover actually locks in back here.
Yeah.
It's a lot tighter than any one I've ever dealt with before. When you have to take it out, like I took it out to clean it.
Yeah.
It doesn't come out easy.
But the hinges are still tight.
Yeah. And then another thing, if you're going to start selling stuff like this, a lot of record players are going to come with a ground. And if you do not ground this properly, the hum is going to be intense when they try and play a record.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So just keep that in mind, because I've had people message me going, "What's with the hum?" I said, "Did you put the ground on?" They're like, "No." I'm like, "Well, try that, and I'll probably never hear back from you again." You know? So.
Oh, yeah.
But don't.
I love this stuff. I love this stuff.
But don't be afraid to pick that stuff up, even if the top's cracked or just that age of electronics. You can part those things out and just make a ton of money.
Dude, I would part out what the hell? I had it was a Pioneer 707, I think. I mean, those things sold for some bucks.
Yeah.
$800. And I had shipped it to somebody, and the dude passed away, and their family asked if they could send it back. I'm like, sure, no problem. It sold once, it'll sell again. Well, when I got it back, they didn't pack it as well, and it's got an aluminum face about that thick on it. Those have big, thick, and so it got dented back, and I'm like, oh man. So I just parted it out, and holy cow, I made more money parting that damn thing out than I would have just selling it.
Chad, Juan Santana says, hey, what's up from Miami? Remember Juan?
Oh, I know Juan really well. What's going on, Juan?
Yeah, he's watching from Facebook.
Right on, Juan.
Yeah. And then Sober Drifter said, is the Technics SL5 worth holding out for good money or sell for parts?
I've seen some cheap Techniques, man. You guys are saying this. I've come across some cheap stuff. I don't know if it's the later stuff that's.
I'm not even getting any results by search for SL5 on YouTube, on eBay.
Yeah, usually if you can't sell it, I would just sell it as a whole. Then
I think the 80s and 90s maybe is not as high quality because most companies go through that phase. You know, Pioneer's got really cheap models out there and really expensive.
Look at Marantz.
Yeah.
After it switched hands, I know there was a big change in ownership of that, wasn't it? In the late 80s, early 90s, or whenever that happened. It went from being like top of the line to being owned by somebody and just turned to crap.
Kevin, how do I screen share?
Go to screen share or share screen at the bottom. There you go.
All right, add me in. All right, guys, take a look at this one. Ready? I didn't want to sell this.
Beauty.
Very nice.
Have you seen all the pictures? There's guys out there that replace all the lighting in those with the new blue looking lighting and all that.
Yeah, but a collector doesn't want that.
Right.
Yeah, that is disgraceful.
I agree. I think it's cool looking.
I mean, this thing is from like 19. I think this was a 73 or 74.
That's beautiful.
I mean, look how clean this thing is.
That is gorgeous.
Is that a rack mount?
No.
Okay.
I mean, look at that thing. That thing is awesome.
Did you sell it?
Yeah.
How much?
$360, I think it was.
Nice.
You gotta remember, I paid $30 for that thing.
Yep.
And I still have the tape deck that matches it. My band is shot on the tape deck. So I'm fighting with trying to get that because they're a pain in the neck trying to pull off the little part that holds it in there.
Oh, yeah.
And you just can't put a rubber band around it. You got to get in there and take it apart, and it's quite the chore. Now, if I would have had all three pieces, I would have put this up for like $700.
Wow.
Nice.
That's insane.
There's even decent money, not $700 money, but, you know, some of the newer receivers that still have the phono output.
Yep.
Because they have to have, you know, in order to have that, the phono input. Because they've got the built-in amps, right?
Yeah, well, see, that's the other thing you got to be careful of because people won't know this. Like, the bottom part of this is just a tuner. There's no amp in there. You need the unit above it to play it. Yeah. So you'll get no sound out of the bottom piece. It's passive. The top piece is what powers it. So when you're looking at stuff like this, if you don't see like a volume control, see there's no volume down here. Am I still on here? I can't see it. So if you look at the bottom, there's no volume control whatsoever.
Right.
The top part's powering that.
Yep.
So it's something to always keep in mind.
Yeah, if you're gonna get into vintage electronics and stuff, just have an amp. Just keep an amp.
Yeah. Yeah. And then the other thing is, a good way to keep testing to a limit. If you want stuff for real, if you really want to get into this stuff,
get
yourself whenever you're out. I got these a long time ago, but instead of having speakers laying around your office, you just plug these into the headphone port, the jack, and you can listen to both sides. You can do, you know, a lot of things just with these. So these always come in handy if you have a set and you want to do this.
Big shout out to Old School Picker. He said Mike finds some of the best electronics on YouTube. That is A+. And you know, Mike's amazing. And I have personal conversation with Mike on the phone, and he's been lately having a little hard time with YouTube, you know, because everything that's gone on. And I tell them, man, just keep putting your videos out, dude. Somebody's gonna watch them, and someone's gonna like it, you know. And I mean, Chad, if you can give him some advice, man. I mean, because he does. If you go to watch Flippin Goodies,
I can already tell me and him's gonna get along. We need to.
This is why another one I told you I wanted you to sit down and talk to, because I mean, you know me, I'm a good cast of character. I know good people when I see them, and Mike is one of the best ones that I know, man. And he's been hard because he puts out really good YouTube content, and he got some slack for the
giveaway.
The giveaway, and I'm like, dude, don't worry about it. You're gonna get haters anyways.
No, you can't please everybody.
No, you can't.
You know,
but it's unfair to be accused of something that didn't happen. You know.
Yeah.
I would love for you to come on my channel sometime, Mike, and talk vintage electronics, because I could talk about it forever, and it's something I've always tried to talk about to people, and a lot of people just don't get it, and it's like
it's tough to ship. It is tough to ship. If I shipped out a pair of Technique 850 speakers a couple weeks ago, they're about 3.5, 4 feet high.
Oh yeah.
And what happened was the guy bought he either bought the Marantz or he bought a Technics. Either one of those two. Okay. He messaged me and goes, "Do you have speakers for this by any chance?" And I was in my storage lot and I'm looking at it, I go, "I do, but I really don't want to ship them to you."
Yeah.
But he's just on the other side of Florida, so I said, "That's fine. I'll ship them out to you." Because
but I think it's a good business model to sell stuff that's hard to ship, because so many other people
don't
like to sell it.
Yeah.
Well, everybody's afraid of the shipping cost. And I'm like, dude, I don't care about the shipping cost because my buyer pays shipping. So as long as you know what you're doing, I mean, worst comes to worst, you saran wrap the damn things together and put them on a pallet and use like if it's Florida, dude, I'd be looking at U-Ship, man, because I live on 98 and they're going past this all the time. So yeah.
The other thing,
U-Ship. Yeah.
The other thing I try and explain to my buddy, he does it over here. I'm trying to teach him how to do everything. So like anytime you get above like 25, 30 pounds in shipping, okay, if I have to ship to California, it's about $1.50 a pound. So once I get into those higher ranges, it's about $1.50. So in my head, I kind of know what it's going to cost on certain items. Like that one I shipped to Florida, that's about $1 a pound when it stays on the East Coast for me. So those speakers weighed in at 64 pounds. It cost me $64.97 to send it across the state. Now, if it went to New York, it probably would have cost me $68. You know, it was it doesn't really change that much once you're in that weight range. And as long as you stay on your coast, you're okay.
Yeah.
But talking about shipping, that's something that can make or break a seller, especially if they're newer and they don't understand stuff like that, you know?
Because they get in too deep. Just like there's no difference than a brand new seller buying a freaking reel-to-reel and thinking he's going to just take it and sell it on eBay without going through it and testing it. And I mean, because like VCRs, so many people see all these resellers. It's like, oh yeah, I'll make a killing on VCRs. So people go buy VCRs and try to sell them. But what they don't tell them is you need to clean the heads. You need to do all this stuff. You need to test the damn thing before you even... So I mean,
I highly recommend. I mean, I don't know how, you know, because for me, anything I get in that's electronic, I'm opening it up because it's got to get sprayed down.
Always,
it's got to get sprayed down. I opened up a Magnavox DVD VCR HDMI combo the other day, and a kid must have he did. There was a straw in the VCR port. Now you can see that from outside. So if you're not testing it, you're saying this is never going to work, obviously. And I should do a video on it. There are plenty of videos on YouTube on how to fix those things. But those Magnavox, if you get those and you put a cassette tape, a VCR tape in there, and it shuts off, like the power shuts off on you, very simple fix.
Right.
Okay. A lot of people are going to throw that out. It's a 5-minute fix. Take the faceplate off. If you get yourself some deoxit, just give it a little spray right underneath the board there. It's going to clear that problem. I can almost guarantee you that.
Yeah, I use Deoxid 5 a lot. I have a can of it at the shop. I don't do a whole lot of electronics, but I came across an auction about probably 8 months ago, and there's just a ton of electronic equipment there. And I ended up getting a Mitsubishi amp, the Mitsubishi, and the amp, the gauge unit, and like some other piece. And I paid $50 for the whole stack of electronics, and those three pieces alone brought hundreds and hundreds of dollars. And I ended up getting a Denon tape or a turntable, and I didn't know how to ship it. I had no clue. I thought I shipped that thing. I had it done right, and I didn't fasten down the platter. And boy, was my buyer mad. It beat the hell out of the everything. It just beat it to hell. But what's really crazy is that, and right or wrong, I don't know. We filed an insurance claim on it. They paid the insurance claim, so we got the money back. The guy sent us the record player back, and then we sold the freaking record player for a ton of money. He just demolished the turntable, all the electronics in there. So ended up making more money on it if it would have got there to him not broke. But that was a valuable lesson that I will never ship a record player again without doing what Chad said. I mean, FedEx is so cheap to ship with. I just double box everything that I think could get broke. Yeah, here's a bolo though, and I'll quit talking. But like Windows 95 and Windows 98 computers, like stuff that you will pass up all the time at a yard sale, look them damn things up. I've been selling them for $200 to $300. Some of them upwards. I have one that's probably a $2,000 computer when it was built back in 2001, and that computer is still sell for $500-600 for gaming. Don't be passing up them computers
because only certain games only run on that operating system.
Right.
I actually have an ad out for I buy good computers. Because it's just makes you come to me. It's easier.
Right. And most people don't even realize there's any value to those.
Yeah.
I had somebody give me 4 business machines from a daycare, and they were running like Windows 98 on them. Right. And I sold one for $150. And then I had a bunch of just little compact Persarios, and they're still selling for $90 to $125 a pop.
Wow. See, it's funny you say that because I have all of these older
Unreal. I remember playing Unreal.
And right. It has. I'm not sure about this one. I just picked it up out of the pile here, but most of the stuff says Windows 98 on it.
Yeah,
and I think most of those games are of that age. You don't have to worry about registration keys and all that.
Yeah. But I mean, I picked up a ton of this stuff. I have like 200 of this.
Right.
And they're selling pretty good. They sell for anywhere from like $9 to maybe 19 something.
And they're easy to list. Get a picture of the front, picture of the back, picture of the front of the CD, and a close up of the back of the CD, and then you just list it. And if you can find them in the boxes, forget about it. Those big box games are.
Definitely. I have a few of those. I don't have them here. They're at my storage unit, but yeah. And it also is an accelerator they can download where they can play these games on a Windows 10 machine. So.
Oh, like an emulator or something?
Yeah, it does something. I looked into it because I have it in my listing that these might not work on newer computers, but you can download this driver that will help you play it. So
I remember Chad making the shipping video where he was shipping a receiver and he used a ton of bubble wrap on it. And I'm like, and I agree. The problem is that freaking bubble wrap's so expensive. And what I do is I bubble wrap mine pretty good, put it in a box, and then I get me a box. I put it in a box, and then I put it in the in another box. But I tell you what, I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but if you're at an auction or something and you see electronic equipment, I'm like, I look at it, I'm like, it's going to be kind of hard to ship. But then if I see it in the box, I'm like, I'm bidding on this because it's going to be easy to ship. Yeah, I mean, like money.
Okay, so. I have a couple of videos out on this, okay? If you go to like Home Depot, because I want my package to make it to the person that bought it. I don't mind spending a few bucks to put something in the box I feel is going to hold it well. I buy the 3/4 inch insulation.
Right.
and I cut that to match my box, so that's my wall of my box now. And then my whatever I'm shipping will sit inside that, and I'll put a top on that of another piece of that styrofoam or insulation, and it completely surrounds the unit, and then I box over top of it, and we're good to go.
Have you ever tried to use pool noodles?
Yeah, I have a ton of those too.
Those work well.
So you get them from from deals.
Yeah, put them on the corners.
They're cheap. I actually live real net. There's a Versatech. It's a styrofoam manufacturing plant. So I go dumpster dive in their dumpster and pull out their pieces that aren't that great, and I'll do the same thing. I'm just lucky enough that they have blocks of styrofoams out there the size of almost tractor trailers, and I guess they take them in there and they cut them into pieces and then they mold them and it's really cool.
We get lucky here in Florida because Pinch a Penny puts all the pool noodles outside. Yeah, unfades them, and they don't want to sell them anymore, so they'll put them in the back of the store and just list like 50 cents on them. Yeah. Every once in a while, I'll just dive in there and see what they have, and I'll just buy out the whole thing. Right. You know?
They're great.
Yeah.
I love the vintage electronics. That's the thing that, that I loved. I mean, I was a Radio Shack kid. My dad took me over to Radio Shack. My first RC car was a Golden Arrow. We had a Tandy computer. I mean, we everything we had was from Radio Shack, and so I've just always been in love with old computers and vintage electronics and stuff. When most kids were 14 years old, they were out doing whatever. I'd go up in town and sit with a guy at the computer repair shop and sit in the back and talk to him about computers. And I guess it was probably one of my first passions.
Here, Kevin.
Yeah. Yeah. Same. I can't stop eating, man.
Hey, give me the screen again. I'll show you guys one more.
Oh, there you go.
Wow. That's the one I was telling you about. Weighed about the platter in it was about 25 pounds. The whole thing weighed about 34, I think.
Wow. Do you take the platter out and ship it in a different box? I've did that since my issue with my $500 record player. I'll take the platter out and I'll ship it. I'll put it in a box and put it underneath the unit.
This one here. Normally, what I do is I just fill this whole area in the middle. Yeah. And then I'll just close the top on it. Nothing's gonna move around in there once I'm done. So. Right. Do you zip tie the arm down or anything? Well, see, like this one here is locked.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
So.
That's a cool unit.
It is cool. I like that.
A lot of them are locked. But it depends. Like the one I just showed you, that has a lock on it.
Some people, you'd be amazed at what some of the cartridges off those dang units would sell for by themselves.
Well, that has an Audio Technica
that's
in there also on that.
Yeah, I sold Audio Technica out of that Technics machine I was talking about earlier.
You guys was listening earlier, and you guys were talking about parting out stuff, things that you would think that would vintage Singer sewing machines. I have sold the motors, the hand wheels, the bobbin winders, the scroll plates off of them, the attachments, the frickin' lights, all of that. Every bit of that sells, and it will sell for way more than trying to ship the whole frickin' Singer sewing machine to somebody without it bending something or breaking something. And then I take the piece of it that's left over, and you can list it on frickin' eBay and sell it because people make those little tractors out of them, the carcass, and you can ship them FedEx, and they're fairly inexpensive because of the size of them. They're pretty small.
I think that's something that a lot of people overlook is the ability to part something out. I got started on eBay by parting out laptops.
Commonwealth Picker, he's one that says if you what's his saying? He was on the mug he sold, something like
when in doubt, part it out.
When in doubt, part it out. There you go. Yeah, Kevin's a pretty smart guy.
I mean, even in talking electronics, I picked up a little small calculator. I don't remember what made. I love calculators, and I'm not even talking the scientific ones. I like the old HP, almost the programming. I picked up even as a Casio or something. I comped it, looked it up, and dead broken, it was selling for like $30.
Right.
I was like, that's a no-brainer in my mind,
I like the ones with the old red LEDs. Those are my favorite.
Yep. A good thing about HP has a very big collector following. The HP I was talking about a minute ago, I think it sold for like 125, 150 and went to France. It really got a big following as far as collectors.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how to do this.
What do you need?
I want to show you something. It's a video, but I don't know how to put the sound on.
That's illegal in most states. We probably don't want to do that here.
What's that?
I'm just kidding.
You either have to have a like an Elgato Stream Deck, or you have to have. There's a program out there called Banana.
All right, well, I'll just show you the picture of it, and then you can go look it up afterwards and listen to them.
I'm trying to.
Hold on. Kevin, you ready?
Yep.
I grew up with this, so this might explain a little bit.
Crazy Eddie. Where's the sound?
I can't play the sound, I don't think.
It won't
Why?
play, yeah, because he doesn't have a way to stream it back in.
It's Crazy Eddie's gorgeous.
There
you go.
Going on now at all great Crazy Eddie locations. Prices are insane.
Crazy Eddie's.
Crazy video sale ever. Get anything else? TV video sale ever. It's gonna be insane. Never Crazy Eddie's TV and video blog. Let's get it.
Cherry Hill.
Shopping center. Thousands of great Crazy Eddie t-shirts and
Man, that's genius marketing right there.
They want to put him in jail.
What?
They put him in jail.
Really?
Yeah,
Why?
it was a scam. Tax evasion.
Oh, so it was a scam?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it wasn't a scam. You can go there and buy stuff, but they sold things so cheap because they didn't pay taxes.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Seeing those old VCRs. I remember the first VCR we had at the house growing up. It was after the beta. It was before the regular stuff. VHS first started coming out, and to configure it, you had dip switches on it that you had to switch to configure it to make it do certain things. It didn't have dials and all that. It had dip switches. Those bigger ones remind me of that. I see those all the time.
Chad, you live over there?
I'm actually listening to this steam engine.
Oh.
Yes, it will be done here very soon. So, yeah.
Yeah, did you guys see Chad's video yesterday?
Watch some of it, yeah.
Yeah, that's sick, man.
You see what old school saying about the packaging and everything? Like I said, to spend that insulation I was talking about costs $10 for a 4x8 sheet.
The pink insulation?
It's like 3/4 inch thick, I think.
Oh, the pink stuff? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then I cut it up for the box. I surround the box. I put the unit inside. I put a top piece on, fold up my box, and ship it on its way.
Yep.
Nice. What's up, John?
How are you doing, brother?
What's going on, man?
I seen your thumbnail on your video, and I was like, damn, that's a good thumbnail. And I got it in my saved list, but we had to go today because we shut down we didn't shut down, but we closed out 3 of our booths at the flea market and condensed it down into one because with all the COVID stuff going around, there's no auctions or anything. So I just condensed because people are wanting to move in there because they sell essential goods. And that means they don't have to, they stay open. They stayed open. So I just condensed stuff down. I was like, I need to go watch that video because now I'm seriously interested. I'm like, because I normally go to bed about 2-3 o'clock and then I lay in bed for a couple hours watching your guys' videos because that's about the only time during the day I get a freaking chance to.
Right.
You don't lay in bed and watch my videos, apparently.
ones.
I don't.
You don't pay him as much as I pay him to
I'm
watch.
either
All
your
right.
videos lately. I've been in the live chat, and besides that, Craig,
Oh, I know.
you just don't make any.
I know.
Same here. I haven't made one in like 2 months now.
Right.
Yeah.
But I just shot one today. But that's gonna be. I told my girlfriend, just don't cut out the intro and just do straight and just do a couple cuts because.
Dude, don't be saying that shit. I put a lot of effort into my intro.
No, you did great. Mine is I'm just trying out. Again, I'm just like an engineer brain. I'm trying different things, man. Tinkering with it, But you did, yeah, man. That video is. For someone who says, "Man, I haven't done this in a long time," just goes out and kills it like that. Insane.
Yeah. But when you know what you're doing, it's
right.
I mean, he's been buying stuff for so long. I mean, he knows what he's looking for. My favorite series of videos you did was when you went into that house and bought all of that aviation stuff and all.
We were just talking about that.
The military stuff.
That ended up being about 30 grand, dude.
Yeah.
Right. That was freaking awesome.
Chad said they're going to throw all that stuff out.
The family was going to throw all that stuff out. Yeah.
I should have said, well, I'll come in. I guess I'll take it out of your hand.
Dude, we got it for less than $1,000.
Well, yeah, so you did okay.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing. Like, I went to an auction one time, Chad, and I was like, after watching that video, I said, Chad would have loved to have been here. I bought damn switches to freaking light off cannons and stuff like that. I have no idea what this stuff was, but it was artillery switches for no one knew what they were. And they were selling them at this auction for like $5-6 a piece because no one knew what they were. And I bought 4 of them. I'm like, I don't know what they are, but they're cooler in hell. And for $6, I'm going to take 4 of them. And turned out and sold them for $250 a piece.
Wow.
And the stuff there was just absolutely amazing. I mean, you just don't know what's out there. I went to a yard sale one time and found an old leather pouch. And long story short, I ended up setting up and selling some stuff at a reenactment. Took the pouch went in because it was like right over for my house. Literally, like you could throw a football twice and you could have hit the reenactment. It was so close to me. And I went over there and was looking through the reenactment stuff that you could buy. And I'm like, holy shit, I got one of them at home. So I go home and get mine, bring it back, and I'm comparing the two together. And the guy walks up and he goes, what do you got there? And I said, I don't know. Maybe you could tell me. And he looked at it and it still had the price tag on it of what I paid for it at the yard sale. And he goes, is that what you paid for it? And I go, yeah. He goes, well, I'll double your money. And there was a 10-cent price tag on it. It was a Civil War leather Civil War cartridge. One of the it was
a cartridge box, a McKeever cartridge box.
No, it was worn by the cavalry. It was like it had a flap and then it had another flap that came over it that said CS on it, but this one the outer flap went off. Yeah. And the guy's like, he's like, oh, I'll give you your 10 cents for that. I'm like, no, I think I'll keep it. I ended up donating it to the Civil War Museum here in town. And there's a ton of, man, there's just so much cool stuff out there.
Yeah. I got a quick story, this is where experience and just doing it for years. Up in Indiana, I went to a farm auction, right? And anybody's been to these farm auctions, they have out in the middle, they have rakes and brooms and just all kinds of, crap like that just laid out. Where there's this thing with the rakes and in the hose and the shovels and all that crap. It was metal tubing about this big around, and there was like 3 pieces. One of them was curved and then there was like a brass foot, and so I was there. I'm like, oh my God, I know what that is. That is an old Edison cylinder phonograph horn crane. So the big horns, they're actually held up by a crane, a metal thing with a little chain on it that holds the weight of the big horn, the metal horn. So it's sitting there. I'm like, dude, that's like $500. I mean, it was nickel plated at one time, but it was just like kind of brass now where the nickel plated wore off. So I'm sitting there like, holy cow, that's like $500. I'm going to get this thing for like $1. So I'm sitting there just wait, dude. I waited for hours for that auction to finally get there. So I'm standing there and So he starts calling out, okay, don't know what this is. We're going to sell this. And he says, anybody else? Nobody said anything. So he's like, $1. And I'm like, $1. And then this other dude goes, $5. And I'm like, oh, you cocksucker. You know what it is too. So we ended up, me and him, we just kept going up. And I'm like, 50. And he's like, 100. I'm like, 150. He's like, 200. So we got to about 320. And I won it. But everybody was sitting there saying, what the hell is that? What the hell is that? And then
that
after
guy's crazy.
After it was all over, I said, it's like, dude, it's a horn crane. But it was worth $500, and I wouldn't normally spend 300 something to sell something for 500, but I needed that for a multi-$1,000 machine to complete it. So yeah, man, it's like, it's just when you come across things, nobody else would have gotten thrown away in the scrap.
Yeah, there's no way to know. Like I live in Fredericktown, and about 15 miles west is a little town of Ironton, and they were shutting down a little general store that had been over there for years, and the person collected Coca-Cola stuff and just all kinds of stuff, but it had been stored in forever. I mean, just they'd shut the doors and walked away, and they put everything on a listing on Auction Zip, and a couple guys showed up for the sale. Nobody knew what they were there for. They had talked. People, it's like, oh, those guys look like their money. You know, you can kind of tell when a guy's, you know, a little bit different than, you know, not from the area. And this old Pepsi item is like a clock or like a light, like a can light or something like that, went up. And the thing went for $10,000. That one item probably brought more than almost everything else in the auction. And what it was a really, really rare promotional giveaway that they didn't even, there was only a couple of them that people knew that existed. And these guys would just, there's these guys out there that they just look over every auction that comes up on Auction Zip. That's just what they do. And these two guys found it. One guy flew in from New York and the other guy drove in from like Oklahoma. And only one of them won. But it was just amazing. You never know what's going to be out there. I was at an auction, and I tell this story all the time because it's my favorite story, but I bought $1 million comic book at an auction. Now, it wasn't worth $1 million in the shape that I had it in, but right now, that comic book in like 9.6 shape is $1 million comic book. I bought that Amazing Fantasy number 15, and I paid $27 for it. And I'm an idiot. I even held it up above my head. I was like, hey, guys, I've got a $1 million comic book right here, and people laughed at me, and I paid $27 for it. And it's just crazy. You don't know what's out there. There's so much amazing stuff that's still out there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to run because I got to get up early and move that piano tomorrow. But I didn't see this earlier. Just a little lesson for you, Kevin. Just in time, flipping.
Yep.
That Biogram, right? That Biogram 8000. That's Bang Olufsen. Bang and Olufsen. Okay. You ever see that name? Always buy that stuff. Got it?
Got it.
Okay.
He looks lost, but he got it.
But that
How do you spell it?
What's that?
I'm going to look it up right now. How do you spell it?
Bang, B-A-N-G, the ampersand, and Olufsen, I think, is U-L-F-S-O-N, I think.
Oh, I thought he was.
The Biogram 8000, I can't remember the one I sold, but there's one that's like almost 4 feet long, has a record player, a tape deck in the middle, and a tuner and equalizer on the right side.
Oh, you're talking about a console.
Well, they're all different. They have just record players and stuff, so it's all different. But like this one that I sold was a whole combo unit, like a big thing. But they are high end. So if you ever see that name, you're usually going to do pretty well with it.
Says I think they still make stuff today. It's Olufsen.
Okay, there you go. O-L-F.
O-L-U-F.
Oh, I got it right. Olufsen,
yeah.
Yeah.
They still make speakers and stuff today. I love electronics.
Super high stuff right there.
Wow, yeah, that's expensive. Holy shit.
Yeah. I didn't see it earlier. I just caught it now. I was looking over there. And don't ever forget, I told you the big boys, right? The Morant, stuff like that. You find Morant, usually doing pretty well.
Look at this one. You guys might want to get onto this one. This is only $200 one bid, but holy shit, look, it's like a complete set. I can't, because I have this. The one I'm using is a MacBook. My laptop should have bid yesterday, so I'm gonna put it in the YouTube, and someone in here can put it up so I can have you screen share it, because I can't screen share right now.
I wouldn't trust anybody to ship that thing.
There you go. Click that. It's nice.
Wow. Banging the Olsons.
Yeah, click it so I can screen share it for you guys.
That's nice.
And only $60 shipping, huh?
That's what I'm saying.
That guy got one feedback. You're going to get that in about 100 pieces.
Yeah, that's wrong.
Oh, shoot. Damn it. There we go.
You got it?
You got that on there?
I just don't know what the hell I did with it. Hold on a second.
Right there.
Because I'm down by the water.
Nope. Next.
That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. That one.
Yeah. Look at that puppy. That's complete. Jesus.
Where's his location at?
So he's got.
He is located.
I think that'll fit in a padded flat rate, won't it?
Yeah. Scarsdale, New York.
Yeah, up in New York. If anyone lives near him in New York, it'd be a good item to look at. And
I don't know if you want those speakers shipped to you.
Send Krillin up there.
Yeah, Krillin won't leave Long Island. I think he's on house arrest.
What's up, the crazy card?
Hey,
What's
Mike.
up, Mike? How's
Hey,
it going?
Dapper.
Oh shit! I just listed it. It is listed.
Good job. Send us the listing. I want to see it so we can watch it.
That's not
What's up,
due for
Dapper?
today, is it?
Sam, let me know if you want to come on. I got the link right here.
Yeah, that would be. I got to go watch that damn
There you
video
go.
now, Chad. I forget.
There you go. It's in our private chat.
I haven't watched a whole lot of pre-recorded videos lately. I find myself getting sucked into live streams more than I do watching pre-recorded stuff.
The only lines I see a whole lot anymore is frickin' I'm watching that is auctions and stuff.
Yeah.
Holy shit, Chad.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
I mean, more of a realistic number is probably 2,500, but they are so rare.
Make him a low ball offer, John.
And the people who deal in these things are filthy rich because you got to be.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's the old wagons. You know the old wagons that sold popcorn and peanuts?
Yeah, I've got a video on my YouTube channel of a John Deere hit and miss that they use it to make ice cream. I absolutely.
You should put a picture of what the popcorn machine looked like.
Well, this is what it looks like. I'll show. Look, this is what it looks like. Hold on.
That is incredible.
This is what it. If you can make me bigger. But this is what late 1800s, early 1900s, and if you look right there, that's the engine.
That's it right there, complete.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes, awesome. Sir. That's it.
Damn.
This little man right here. Where's it at? This little man right here. That all it does is he just cranks.
Yep.
Is like $800 just for that. The Creeders. I mean, you can get hit small steam engines like this for a lot cheaper than that. But this name brand is like so rare.
It's like Cadillac or like.
Oh, dude, yeah. I mean, shit.
Dude, you should take a picture of that steam engine or the popcorn machine and put it in your listing.
Dude, trust me, anybody that even comes to this listing knows exactly what it is.
Yep.
Yeah, there's
Right. Nobody's gonna stumble upon that looking for He-Man figures or anything.
Yeah,
That's crazy stuff. That's next level. That's American Picker stuff right
dude,
there, man.
Wait till you see.
That's what people want to watch.
Wait till you see how we got it.
I'm gonna watch that video.
Yeah.
I seen it and I have it in my saved list, but I just been worried. I've worked my ass off 2 days in a row on that antique booth trying to get rid of it because I had 3 of them and I was like, yeah, it's paying $180 a month, and I went down to 1, and I had to put a couple of bookcases in my basement because I'm wanting to redo my shop in the back is just a freaking mess.
Yeah, you can quit sharing me there, Kevin. No, but John,
sorry.
I mean, John, you've known me for a long time, and I don't get like stumped. Yeah, nothing intimidates me, dude. But when I walked up to that trunk, he opened it, and I looked at it. I just froze.
You're trying to play poker.
No, dude, no. I totally choked, dude.
Oh, you did.
And the only reason why I recognized that was because, when we lived in Indiana, over 10 years ago, some dude in Chicago, which is where that company is, tried to sell me one for $800, and I didn't know nothing about them. So then I started researching, and then I realized the thing he was selling me was a freaking reproduction. It wasn't even real. And that's how I knew what it was, and I'd learned so much about him at that time. But I hadn't seen, dude, when I looked in there, I can't even recognize the damn thing. And I'm like, would you mind if I talk to my wife for a second? And we had to walk away, dude. I'm like, holy shit, I didn't even bring enough money for this. Oh my God, you know what that is? She goes, yeah, I know what that is. And oh my God.
Just to have a wife that knows what that is pretty awesome.
Dude, I had to bleep her out. I had to bleep her saying, holy shit. Kim, I drop that shit all the time, but
right.
Yeah, not her.
I gotta freaking
I
gotta watch this. I'm trying to figure out where the watch button is because I never watch anything here. It is add to watch list because I don't watch much anymore. But that's insane.
Way. There's so much out there.
Yeah, I tried my hand at a freaking thumbnail and an opener.
Do you have Instagram, Ted? I think you do.
I do. Yeah.
I think we followed each other the other day. I think that's the kind of stuff that's amazing. That's freaking amazing.
Yeah.
You should. That'd be. I mean.
Well, you know me. I always caught shit because of our negotiating. They're like, "Oh, you took advantage of that kid," or, yeah.
But it's a business.
Yeah, it's like, are you a reseller even telling me this shit? It's like, do you go to a thrift store and find one of those $1,000 Ralph Lauren teddy bear embroidered sweaters on a rack for $5 that's going to sell for $1,500? Do you go up to the counter and say, no, this is way too cheap, let me pay you $500 for it? Hell no. You're going to get excited and go home and make a fucking YouTube video. This is what I found, man. But yeah, I don't understand people's reasoning.
Kevin?
Yeah.
Thank you. I got to run. 2:30.
Have a good night, Mike.
Good to see you.
Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, you guys too. Thanks. Thanks, everybody.
I mean, everyone has those kind of finds, Chad. I mean, it's just awesome to be able to find more stuff like that. But I was at a freaking, I mean, once again, you guys don't know my geography, but there's a little town named Greenville. It's about 30 minutes south of me, going towards the Boot Hill of Missouri. And I went down there one day, and we were just out junking, and they have these little storage sheds. This has been about probably 8 years ago now. And I drive down there, and we're looking around, and a guy had Harley Davidson parts there, and he had these weird tanks, and I didn't know what they were, but they had a primer on the tank. And when I did my research, I found out those were for a knucklehead. And I'm like, those are old. Those are like 30s or 1940s.
Isn't that the kind that shifts down at the...
Yeah. The suicide shifter. Yeah. And I go, what do you want for him? And he's like, oh, I need I think $175, $200 or something like that. And I'm like, yeah, I'm going to take those. I want those. And then I started looking around more, and he had this camera setting up high on the shelf, and it looked like one of those, what do they call them? Like the old brownie Hawkeye, like one of the one of the real nice, but they make, they're like a medium format. They're like a Rolly. I can't remember the name of them. I've bought a couple. Rolleiflex. That's it.
Damn.
And it looked like one of those, but it was bigger. And I pulled it down and I looked at it and I go, and it said Hasselblad on it. And I go,
oh my God.
I've heard that name before. And I'm like, what do you need for the camera? I looked in there and there were like 5 Zeiss lenses in there with this camera.
Zeiss makes good stuff.
Yeah. And I've got a video of it on my channel, and because people didn't believe me, so I brought the camera out one day because my wife kept it, and I was like, "What do you need for all this?" And he's like, "Oh, like $375 or something." I go, "Would you take 300 cash, 3 $100 bills?" And the guy's like, "It's worth a bunch of money." I'm like, "Well, I don't know if it works. That's my number one go-to. Does it work?" Yeah. Does it work? No, it don't. You don't know. Oh, so I'm going to take the chance. Okay, well, I got $300 that it doesn't work, and I'm willing to bet $300 that it doesn't work. And I'll take it home and find out. And he's like, okay. So I got the tripod. I got a tripod. The tripod's not here anymore, but the tripod's worth like $300 something. And I ended up getting it. I brought it home. It was in a trunk. It's sitting here on the floor. I go in the other room, take crap. And next thing I hear my wife going, "It's a Hasselblad. It's a Hasselblad." She's screaming. Oh, those are gorgeous. And my wife don't get excited about much. She just doesn't. She's really cool, calm, and collected gal. And I get out and I come in here and she goes, What is that? And she goes, "It's a Hasselblad." It was the Hasselblad 503 CW medium format camera with all the lenses. And I looked it up, and it was probably, with all the lenses and everything, it was probably worth about as much as your hit and miss motor. And that's probably the one just dumb thing I stumbled into. I ended up selling the gas tanks for enough to pay for the gas tanks and the camera. And then I just gave her the camera, and she's taking photos with it one time. I want to get a digital back for it, but that's like freaking $1,000 to $10,000. It really is. That's the crazy price range, but that stuff's out there, man. I tell people all the time, it's my passion is weird and exotic and junk, like the motor. Like, I think that if you could work a YouTube channel, that is awesome. Are those all Zeiss's?
No, this is the Rolleiflex. The
Rolleiflex.
I just sold this. It's funny you said it. I just sold this for $110.
Yeah, they sell for crazy money.
Yeah, I've had it. This is one of my last ones of the lens haul that I had. I did a lens. Yeah. I bought. I don't know. I have it in my video where I sold the $1,200 lens, $1,260 lens. I paid the whole lot. I think it was like 10 lenses. I paid $40 inside a box with a big 8mm Lutz, like the Leica Lutz camera. And I parted that out because it's broken. So I parted out some of the pieces and made like $60 off that. Then I made $1,260 off that one freaking lens. And then I have a Pierre Agno in there right now still, and I've sold a couple other Pierre ones.
Running laps.
And then a CP Gores that I've made so much. Like I said, my biggest mistake at that was it was the last day. They were rushing us out. It was one of those family estate sales. I should have said, listen, give me the rest. They had like 150 lenses left over and bought body cameras. I should have said, like, I'll give you $100 for everything. I guarantee you they said yes. I wasn't.
You can't. You just got to ask, man. You know what? Ain't none of us ever getting laid if we never said, hey, you're a pretty girl. You want to go on a date, right? You can't be afraid. That's how you become a 40-year-old virgin or a 40-year-old broke guy. And I don't want to be either.
I even have one of the brass ones that I sold for $350 itself. The guy's a collector that bought it, the brass one. He said, listen, he goes, it's not for, no, so I had the one I was looking for had the plate, and it was from the, what was it, Alfred Hitchcock. What was his, Clockwork Orange. And he said, it's not from that same era. It's not the same one he used, the model. He said, but, because I had it for $700, he said, I'm a collector. I'll give you as is $350. I said, I'll take it. Go ahead, take it.
Done.
So, yeah, and that's on top of the $1,260 one I sold. So I made like $3,500 off that $40 lot. It was insane.
I got a crazy story I just want to tell real quick because I know you guys will enjoy this. I was laying in bed one day. I was lazy. It was Saturday yard sale day. Laying in bed, woke up at 10 o'clock. I get my phone out. I'm scrolling through the phone, and I see a yard sale. And I go, oh, a yard sale. I look, and there's a Rolleiflex in the effing box. And I'm like, son of a bitch, this thing's gone. And I get in my car. I jump up, get dressed, and I go. And I pull up because it's a small town. I pull up and I'm like looking, it's a nice house in a nice neighborhood. And I'm looking at the tables. And from a distance, I see that box over there. And there's this big old lady standing there right next to it, fingering and rifling through stuff. And I walk up and she picks the box up and she looks at it and sets it back down. And as soon as she set it back down, I picked it up. And she looked at me and just kept going. And I'm like, okay, it's here. It's here. Now, what's in here? It's probably marbles or crayons or something. It's probably just junk. I open it up, pull it out. The damn thing's still in the plastic.
Wow.
And I just close it back up and I'm holding it. And I'm like, okay, how much is this thing? How much is it? Flip it over. No price on this thing anywhere. I'm like, oh my God, this is going to be one of those. They know what it's worth, and I'm like, they're gonna want it's a 300. It's like I think I ended up selling it for like $400. I'm like, they're gonna want crazy money for it. It's something like that. I can't remember if it was $4, but it was way more than I paid for it. I asked her, I go, how much is this camera? And I'm just sick at this point. And she goes, that one there? And I go, yeah. She goes, oh, how's $5 sound? And I said, I looked at it and I looked at her because I didn't want to seem too eager. I said, you know, a little high, but I'll pay it.
I'm willing to take a chance on it.
I'll take a chance on it. Yeah. So I give her $5 and I make a beeline for my car and I put it in my car. I mean, I'm weird about that stuff. I want to, if I find that item at the sale that I know is worth like $300, $400, $500, I want to take ownership of that item as soon as possible. And I want to get money into their hand because in most states, once a transaction has been completed, it's your item. Now, if you make a pile and that's in a pile and somebody walks up and they go, that item's worth $500. I'll give you $250 for it. And they had a $10 price tag on it and they could legally, it's not a completed transaction. So that's my number one advice. If you find a $500 at a yard sale, complete that shit and put it in your car. But I ended up selling that for crazy, maybe like $375 or something like that. But it was a beautiful camera, and I love photography. I love cameras.
So what's funny about that whole estate sale? The day before, I went on my lunch break and went there, and I found that Pierre Angenu lens, one of them, and I looked at it, and it was part. Because I know lenses pretty well. And it was selling for like $150. I grabbed it for $5, right? And the guy, I was talking to the person. They're like, "Oh, we had some guy that's a camera expert. He came in and appraised everything, and he said a lot of this other stuff really isn't worth much." So go to find out. I mean, one lens for $1,260. So goes to show that expert really should double check his shit because he missed out on a lot. And she's like, "Oh yeah, he came over here and priced everything for us." I'm like, "Well, the one I sold for $1,260, I bought for $10." So he obviously didn't know he obviously didn't know that even though they were beat up. A lot of these collectors are buying them so they can actually fix the lenses up and use them on their regular cameras because they're all cinema lenses.
Hey, Chad,
a lot of those lenses will fit on digital cameras.
That's exactly right. You just got to get it up there.
This thing, these are solid brass. This is solid brass. Look at the price I paid for that.
$18.
$18. It's so heavy I can barely hold it up.
At the same time, you got a bunch of old G.I. Joe vehicles and toys, but some of them were ate up, and they
had been in a flood.
I love that stuff, and that's when I first met you.
Yeah. This thing.
I already got 2 watchers. Who else is watching that shit?
I'm watching it. Yeah, I hit the watch button, but I find some crazy stuff. I mean, I I want to do more of that because I'm telling you, Chad, if I had your knowledge and your ability, I would be Chad, the American Picker. I mean, like film that shit, go wear your GoPro, and just because no one else is doing that on YouTube right now.
I just got my new GoPro 8. Thank you.
This thing here,
up, Chad.
Game changer.
Big difference.
Yes, it is.
Really?
I can't wait for the light and the mic. There's the housing that you're gonna be able to buy to put that in.
I already have have I shown you that?
I didn't know they were out yet.
What about the video screen to where, like, if you're filming yourself,
over.
Yeah,
you can flip it up and to where you can actually see? That's what I would like.
Before I do that, I want to show you guys, since you're talking about solid.
I want to see the horse you rode in on.
I've had.
It's not the pig you have, John, but
I've had this thing from back in the days. Me and you used to hang out, Chad. Bought it for $5 at an estate sale.
Hey,
just got around to it now because I thought my mom wanted it. Solid brass. This thing is heavy as hell.
Yeah,
from
nice.
1941, and the same one comps are going anywhere from 100 to 150. Only thing I'm missing is there's a screw, but I'll still sell for as is like this. I'm gonna try to get like 80 to 100.
It's like a doorstop or something.
Exactly what it is. Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
This is what I love. This stuff. This is what
That's how I do too. Like I love the clothing. Don't get me wrong, but I've always been an antique guy since I was a kid, going with my parents to the flea market and everything.
Love clothing. Love vintage clothing. I have a woman in my window, a mannequin that's got a beautiful vintage 1970s, a green paisley dress on, and she's awesome.
I love vintage clothing, but I even love the antiques, man, too. Everyone's like, "Oh, I'm not just a clothing seller. I'm a huge antiques guy. And I have no problem buying anything when it comes in. I have
no liquor.
Ready?
Dapper, I'm Dapper Tiger. I'm telling you, brother, if you can finance the 8 right now for like $27 a month.
Dude, they got $100 off right now. It's only $299. It's cheaper than a 7.
You can go
What is that? That's an awesome bell.
That is a monastery.
That's what I was going to say. It looked like a monastery bell.
Monastery bell. The guys, I got it off Facebook Marketplace for $15.
Somewhere there's a monastery. They're like, where did our bell go?
This is from the early 1900s. This is going to go. I haven't even priced it yet, man. I even tried to price it yet because I have so many things to. And I think I might just put this outside and hang it up because it probably might look good on my porch.
It's got a good patina, but somebody else is going to come along and steal it.
I like seeing that stuff so much more than I like seeing somebody talking about Funko Pops and trendy stuff.
Oh my God, yes! Like I love antiques.
Me too. What do you want to show, Chad?
Antique show.
Hey, Kevin.
Yeah.
Highlight me.
Did you sell it?
Make it big.
No.
Oh, I thought that was your theme.
I just sent Kim. Hold on. Really? Why is it?
Turn your light backlighting down
on your phone.
Turn your brightness down a little bit.
Oh,
I don't know how you do that on an Apple.
Swipe up and you should have a brightness.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. I just sent Kim a picture saying it's listed. And then I don't know if you can see this here.
All right. Holy shit. That's so awesome. Sweetheart.
No, I told her, I said it's listed. She goes, holy shit.
Aww.
Because I didn't tell her I was going to list it for that much.
My girlfriend's.
Yeah, I agree, Sam.
She said, come take me now, you sexy stallion.
Yeah. Hey, yesterday was our 28-year anniversary.
Woohoo!
Nice.
So,
and I love
28th is coming up on the 16th.
Congratulations.
You too.
I forgot.
Kevin, quit highlighting me.
Oh, my girlfriend.
Drink him down. He's been big too long.
My girlfriend's still up watching us, guys. Say hi to Ashley.
Hello, Ashley.
Not feeling
What's up,
too
Ashley?
Hi, Ashley.
I'm sorry to hear that.
So this is what I was telling you yesterday, Chad. Remember how you had that Dietz? This is the little Dietz.
That looks like the original globe too.
Huh?
That's the original globe.
Yeah, it is. I actually cleaned. All I had was it just had the dust, the smoke from it that goes in the inside. All I did was slide the thing out top, up top, cleaned it out, and that thing looks beautiful.
Don't say anything, Kevin. Don't say anything.
Oh, he's gonna show me up. Come on.
I had a.
He's going to feed the cat.
I had a carriage. He just Chad's in his element right now. This is the stuff he loves too. I had a one that went on the back of a buggy, and it had the little metal clip, and you would clip it onto the side to your bunk board or whatever. And it was a red lantern so that people could, like for Amish, but it was old and it had the original globe in it, the original red lamp, but the globe unfortunately had a weird crack in it. But I still sold it for like $70 or something on eBay.
I guess that color it's supposed to be like a bluish color, but it's kind of faded out because of the age on it. And I picked that up at the same place that I picked up the Dale Earnhardt Sr. autograph that the guy had no clue about. I wish I video record that day. And I picked up the leather 1940s Boy Scouts patch and another 1940s Boy Scout patch that I have listed for $120 each. And I can get probably about $80 to $100 on that, man. But that was $10 itself. And then the Earnhardt Senior autograph, he didn't even know it was autographed because I had it flipped over, so you couldn't see the autograph.
Oh yeah, I remember you talking about that.
Yeah, and I got that for I think it was like $10 or something, man. I really made out on that one. But that Earnhardt one goes into my collection. I ain't selling that. I've never had an Earnhardt Senior autograph.
Yeah, that would. I mean, he ain't signed anything anymore, so it's definitely a keeper.
Yeah,
we used to see a lot of. I'm here in Alabama. We used to see a lot of the Davy Allison stuff.
How much is a Jeff Gordon signature worth?
I have a Jeff Gordon.
I found one today for $15.
It depends on if it's on a rainbow flag or not.
I have Jeff Gordon's autograph on the sleeve of Steve Kinzer, the king of modified race and dirt track. His 1993, the year before Gordon became into the NASCAR series, right? Last year he ran dirt. I have his autograph on Steve Kinzer's shirt, and Steve Kinzer's over here. It's awesome. I bought
red Deets. Look at that.
Yeah, I told him yesterday.
That's cool.
The cranberry red.
He's got the red one. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Cranberry red.
Yeah.
That
should be good money. It's in excellent condition. No chips, no nothing.
Let me see something real quick. I'll be right back.
That's a nice one. Yeah.
That's another one I may keep for a while to put on my balcony here, or maybe
I trashed the lantern it was in.
Yeah.
Those are so common, but the red isn't.
This is what I love about doing this, man, that we have stuff that we can sit and hold on to and put them on our collection or show them out in like one of our rooms, man. That's why I'm thinking I may keep that for that whenever I buy a house in the next few months here.
I went to a garage sale, dude, and this old guy, it was hanging up in his garage, man. I'm like, hey, is that for sale? I'm like, I'll give you a couple bucks for it. He goes, $5. I'm like, okay.
I love doing this. So this one guy, this is how I got this one. I also got the Dale Earnhardt Senior autograph card. I got two 1940s one leather patch of the Boy Scouts patches. I have that listed for $140, and another one is $80, the 1940 ones. And then I got that. I picked all that up for like $40 or $50. But it's from this guy was like claiming he's some expert. He had some really nice stuff. Everything else was high. I was still able to go in there, and I love doing this, picking stuff like that where these so-called experts, I've been doing it for so long,
right?
They don't even see, they don't know. They have no clue because they don't really know how to pick up eBay and look at the solds and then research it, you know?
What do you got, John?
Well, I didn't know you said you had that red globe you brought in, and I had not. I have this thing that's been hanging out on my front porch for like 3 years just as a decoration because the lantern itself is just toasted garbage, but it's a handling. But it's from St. Louis. It's a railroad lantern, and it's got a perfectly good
freaking patina on that one. Holy shit.
But look at the patina.
Yeah.
Look at there. Look at the globe, man. That globe is gnarly.
But that gives a character.
Toss that.
The globe is perfect, and I just put it. It just hangs out on my porch because I love railroad stuff. I'm gonna show you guys. I want to show you something here. Let me grab it off the wall. What was that?
Is the globe marked or was the
it's handling? It's marked. It's marked.
Oh, right on.
They sell for about $40 or $50 the globe, and I'm like, I just hang it out on my front porch. But I want to show you something really cool. Let me grab it off the wall.
You guys know those vintage Craftsman like antique lamps? This one, and they have different colors and everything, and they're all collectible. This
the lantern.
I was going to go out to Orlando. He had them $20 each, and he had at least 3 dozen of them in good shape. There were the kerosene ones, and there was a few other models. One was just like one he just had, and I was going to go out there, but man, I was so tired that day. It was a few weeks back, and I didn't. But $20 each, I was going to buy them all. This was like 100, 150.
This is something that really means a lot to me. My stepfather, the only guy that was really, really a dad to me in my life, he worked for Terminal Railroad Association, and this is a engine sign. It's metal.
Oh wow!
And it came off the locomotive before they went to vinyl, and I had it framed. I got it from him, and it's freaking awesome. There's only 5 of those in existence, and a couple of them are in a museum. One is in the Terminal Railroad, and my dad was an interesting character, and he paid off one of the guys that worked in the pits where the engines would go in, and he paid off one of the guys, and one of them came up missing, and he ended up with it. So I've got that one. I got tons of railroad stuff. I've got switch keys for all of the major railroads that come into St. Louis. I have the keys that could switch the tracks and stuff. And I have railroad locks and stuff from him working at Terminal. When I was like 8 years old, I got to go to work with him, and they took me all over St. Louis, all over East St. Louis on a train. Like, I went with him twice, and I'm like, there's no way in hell you should have taken me onto a train like that. That was insane. He could have lost his job, but he gave no fucks. He didn't care.
Nice.
He didn't care. But I got those experiences as a kid, so that piece is invaluable to me. But I did have a lady walk into the store a couple weeks ago and ended up buying 4 local signs from her. They were the old Seahorse Johnson outboard motors from the 1950s. They were from my town. I bought 4 of them for $200. I sold one on eBay for $500, and that was the worst one. And I've still got 3 more of them, so it's pretty damn awesome.
Nice.
Those were cool looking.
Those were freaking awesome.
Melinda, I know you guys can't see this because it's on Facebook, but Melinda says, I love hearing the stories of why some of this stuff means so much to one of us.
Yeah,
I agree totally, and I love listening to their stories. Tell it, because it's like war stories. I mean, we can go back and forth all night long.
I got some of those too. You want to hear those? Not as fun, but
yeah. I want to show you that the GoPro stuff I have. Hold on.
Yeah, why are you buying the case and stuff if you can't buy the stuff to put on it?
Because you can't hide money.
I went ahead and bought one of these kits with all the accessories, and so I don't know.
Forgot, I think it's over here. Ashley, she's listening right now. Where did I put my GoPro?
She's like, oh, the kids were playing with it.
Yeah, right. You can't
Out in the yard somewhere.
Hell no. Oh my God. All the equipment I have for that, I probably spent over $600 for all that stuff.
Well, I like this new one because it's got the connector on the bottom.
Yeah.
You know, to
what do you have for memory card? Because I suggest a 256 gig.
It's a 32 gig that came with it from GoPro.com.
Definitely get another one.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
The bundle they've got now comes with 2 batteries, doesn't it?
No, just one.
So I got the bundle with 2 batteries.
That's what I thought there was a bundle that came with 2.
And I bought an extra one. I actually bought this. So on Amazon, you can buy the fast charger, and I suggest it. The fast charger for like 20. I can send you guys the links for all the shit I bought.
See, mine was only $299.
Yeah.
So
I bought it 3 months ago where it was like $3.99, I think, or $3 something.
yeah.
Yep.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna get it.
Yeah, right now GoPro.com has $100 off for that and a 32 gig.
I think Walmart had it at $2.99 for a while. I don't know if they still do.
The black?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think
Because that's what I learned real quick, man, on the 7. Because the 7 had 3.
right, the black, the silver, or whatever.
Yeah, and the white.
White.
Yeah. And I'm like, what the hell's the difference, man? It's like $150 difference from the high one to the low one.
I think the biggest thing was the image stabilization. I'm gonna get that out. Image stabilization.
Yeah.
I think.
All right, so I'm a super geek. Check your bedroom. Yeah, I just did. Thanks, Steve. So I'm a super geek when it comes to this stuff. So I got this is a aluminum case housing. I bought that off of eBay. I think they're all sold out on Amazon, but on eBay, you have to make sure it's specific Hero 8-1. It's called the G85 Ulanza.
Oh, nice.
What the hell's the big round thing on the front?
That is the lens cap. So your lens, you take it off like a camera, so your lens doesn't break. Because these do have known to break, and they're not fixable. So like it's not like the previous GoPros where you can detach it. It's not. So if it falls and breaks, it breaks and it cracks.
Yep.
What's it called?
And that comes with this case.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's a Ulanza. So I can't screen share, but
I need to get that.
yeah,
I'm getting ready to order it. I just need to know.
He'll send you an affiliate link here in a minute.
What I'll do, no, I don't even think I'm up for. I don't even think I even did you guys. I'm a geek. I don't do the affiliate shit. But I will send you right now. I think.
Why don't you just send me that case and let me try it out?
Yeah. Oh man, hold on. Let's see purchase history. I'll show you the case. And
how much was it?
I also got this adapter. Let me see, guys. This adapter right here, you have to get if you get an external mic.
So where does that plug into the camera at?
It plugs into the side right here. So you take this out. This slides right off. Hold on. This slides right down.
The door.
And right off, yeah.
Oh, you could take what? Hold on. You open the bottom, or no?
It's from the. And so, like, this battery is left open. See that? But it's protected by this when it goes on.
Yeah, hold on. I can't remember.
No, dude. That.
You open. How do you? I can't remember how to open the damn battery.
You're gonna break it. It's at the bottom.
You gotta go.
Oh, there. Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you pull open. Now, how do you get that off?
No, dude, that's on this metal case housing.
There's one here on the GoPro Hero 8. It'll come off too. All you do is you just lift up and it comes right off.
Yeah, it comes right off.
I know that's on the thing, but what I'm saying is hold it up. Your microphone, how is that plugging into the actual camera?
Right here. See underneath the battery housing? There's a plug.
It's the USB-C where you plug it in to power it up.
Yeah, I see that, but how are you able to plug that in with the door closed?
It's not. The door's off of it because this metal
case
snaps
off.
Gives you this metal case.
That's what I asked. How do you get this damn door off?
It just pops off.
You just slide it, pick it, pop that bottom off. Push it down. John, show him real quickly again how you did it.
You just take it, you lift it up to where it won't go any further, and then you just push a little bit further with just a little bit of effort. Is that a Hero 8?
Yeah.
Then it just pops off with a little bit of.
So I push it. I push it up.
I don't want to be buying Chad another GoPro because.
Yeah, that's why I don't want to put any pressure on it, man.
Yeah.
So you push it up.
Yeah, they just push up a little bit. You just push it up, and then you don't want to wiggle it. You just push up. It'll pop right off.
That's what she said.
No. Just swing it all the way up. There you go. Oh, no, you broke it, Chad. Oh, my God.
Why didn't you tell me that?
It's broken. I'll give you $10 for it.
Oh, my God. It's so good now. I'll give you $5 for it. Chad.
All right. Here's the case housing. Hold on a second. Let me find it for you guys.
It's a bitch to get it back on, but once you're like, oh, my God.
Yeah, it went back on.
Yeah, the first time I did that, I was like, son of a bitch, I've had it for 5 minutes and I broke the damn thing.
Let's find that. So mine is out of stock on Adorama, which is a photography company, but I got it from eBay. Hold on a second. Is this it?
Is there a gap in the top like that, or did I not get it on?
You didn't. I don't know. Let me see when I close mine. No, there's a gap in mine too. Whenever the door is closed.
How in the hell is that waterproof?
There's a link right there on eBay, but you got to search for that same model. You may be able to find them now on Amazon, but before it was out of stock. The only way I could find it was eBay. But that's
$40.
Model.
Well,
yeah, but I mean,
you probably get it quicker from eBay anyway.
Yeah.
Unless it's merchant fulfilled on Amazon.
That's the specific model you have to have. It has to say GoPro 8 Ulanza case.
I don't see the lens cap.
It's Mother's Day, cuz.
I don't know. I know. I got the lens cap from it. Let me see. Let me read it. Hold on.
I just paid like $10 for a rubber case that goes on it, and I'm like, now I'm getting ready to spend $40 for another case. So
yeah, right.
Yeah, I love this thing, dude. This is $40, and they sold 16. They're available, so I don't know if you can still find this somewhere. I was very lucky. I think this is one of the last ones before they sold out of there.
I paid $23 on Amazon for like 60 accessories and mounts. And
the thing I love about this is I love that freaking time lapse thing. Like if I'm going somewhere in the beginning of some of my videos, like I'll do like a time lapse. Like I did the one the other day when I went to the thrift shop from my house to the thrift shop, which is only like 2 miles away, and it was just freaking awesome. I'm like, damn, we
need to do like a live, and we need to figure out all this shit together.
Right,
so it's so much easier for, especially I haven't been able to figure out the time lapse.
Well, what I was wanting to do is like Craig here. This dude's a genius when it comes to stuff. He figured out he sent me a link. What are you looking for? He sent me a link today about doing getting some people together and doing a Instagram. What do they call that, Craig?
No, Kevin sent that. I got it from Kevin.
Okay, and doing
the IGTV. Yeah. That's what I'm trying to get the IGTV going.
But no, talking about the negative effects of being in the DM groups that we were talking about.
Yeah, because I don't know how they figured that shit out, but like I showed you, I should be averaging anywhere from 200 to 300 impressions on my hashtags. And when I see 10, that tells me, okay, something happened. And something shadow banned me somewhere. You know what I mean? But I still got the same average that I usually get, 50, 60 likes. But I don't know. It's so strange. Instagram is just so weird to figure out.
All of it is. YouTube, eBay, all the algorithms. Once you think you have it figured out, they change it. They don't want anybody to have an unfair advantage.
And I understand that totally. But what the biggest issue is, and they say, oh, we are still for the smaller YouTuber. When it comes to YouTube, no, they're not. Because they're not making money off us. They make us money off the bigger people, like Chad, because they run their ads.
Why do you keep saying I'm big? Dude, there are people much higher. You're
still up there.
I haven't even got a check yet.
Even so, though, I understand what you're saying, but then they don't give anyone else a chance to move up. Then
Nope. Because they move up is by knowing somebody big or giving them a shout out and being more consistently.
I'm going to be shouting out all the smaller channels and shit.
I'm telling you, man. And you, I forgot to mention, so that plugs into the side here, right? So now I have to have this you have to buy this battery thing. Like I had to. And then this is an external mic.
Why did you have to?
Well, because I'm I'm
okay.
Weird.
So it's not something you have to have then.
That's why you spent 600. You spent 300.
Yeah. Right.
This battery alone is like $40 or $50, and then this mic was only $25, but it's like a really good spot.
So
mic.
where is the battery plug in at?
The battery's already plugged in. This case is you take that little piece you had, you take it off. You don't need it on there anymore when you have it in this case.
Right. So that
covers it. Yeah.
That new battery you're talking about is actually plugged into the camera.
That's correct.
Well, what were you pointing at on the outside?
This is a mic.
Okay.
Yep. So
And then the other thing's the mic adapter that's in. There's a mic adapter that you can buy for it, but I
that
can
is
tell
mic
you,
adapter right here.
yeah, the video. I had one of those, but my fat ass set on it and broke it. The sound quality in just the GoPro Hero 8 by itself,
Yeah, it's really good.
Is phenomenal. This is somebody was talking about the gentleman that does I can't remember his name. The guy that does the glass, real cool guy.
Tim, over the years.
Yeah, over the years, yeah. And that was reminded me of one of my stories. This is my last piece of Venetian Vinny. It's signed on the bottom Murano glass.
Oh yeah.
A long time ago, Amazon used to sell stuff like this, and they were the seller. Well, something happened to their AI, and they priced everything stupid cheap. I paid.
I remember that.
I paid
Amazon Day.
I paid $5 for this or something stupid. I ordered so much of it, my whole porch was filled.
Well, you're lucky you got those.
Yeah, that and the birds that they did. This is the last piece that I got, and I keep it because I made enough money to buy a car off that stuff.
They did the same thing to the same day. They did the same thing to a $10,000 lenses.
Yeah,
big photography lenses in the bodies. Oh my god! And I missed out on by like an hour.
Yeah,
it started popping off on the Facebook groups, and I went to click. Oh my fucking god!
Their AI used to be horrible. I had a friend that created a bot that would go and scrape Amazon for their price changes because their AI was so stupid that it would just do crazy stuff. They had to lose millions of dollars off
alone in photography equipment. They probably lost close to probably $1 million.
Yeah.
Does anybody remember that Murano ashtray, that really nice round one I had?
Yeah.
And I listed it on eBay. It's supposed to be $99.99, but I actually put $9.99 and it's sold. I think we were doing a live working hangout, and I listed it, and I'm like, oh shit, what did I just do?
Sidetracked. I do that too when I'm on those hangouts. Fuck.
I never listed for $999. It would be $999.
Yeah, of course, right.
But
at least I'm not getting an email saying you're a moron for thinking you're going to get this kind of money. Now, yeah. All right, guys, I have got to go to bed.
Yeah,
it's been fun,
man. You guys, seriously, thank you for coming out and coming on Landshark Picker, Nevermore, John. And Kat, thank you guys for coming on.
I would much rather do a live show and talk about the stuff we've been talking about, vintage electronics, vintage this, old that, and people learn from shit like that. But it's almost like everybody wants to talk about freaking them. What did you call those sock pockets or
the Funko Pops and the action figures and the
dude? I don't even know what that shit is. I don't even know what it is, and I'm sure I have no interest in it. Nothing against anybody, but
it's the mini movies of this year.
Dude, let's talk about 8mm movies, man.
Snuff films, right? Dude,
talk about those movies. How about when they upload the old ones, like the 1800s, in color on YouTube? They get millions and millions of views on each video. It's freaking insane. And I like watching it.
Tom, the Queen City Picker's got another channel where he's uploading 8mm footage.
That is where, dude.
Tom, Queen City Picker.
Man, I got to get in touch with these people.
He's been around a while. He was in, Valerie.
Oh, I know Valerie. Yeah,
Valerie Chick Picker. He hangs out at that crowd a lot.
Then why haven't we connected before? Because everybody knows I do the 9mm, and also what's his name? He does the 8mm, 9mm, the 8mm. I do 16, Super 8, and 8. But what's his name? He's out in California, and he goes to Disney World. Dan, the clock guy. Shit. Yeah, his name's Dan. And
Dan the clock guy.
He deals in clocks, but he also takes care of
whatever happened to the California Picker, the dude that used to go and do artwork and stuff, pick up
I remember him. His channel's dead. I unsubscribed from it. He hadn't uploaded anything in years.
He tried to take a different path and like do haunted houses of celebrities. Did you know that his mom was a movie star?
Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
Who was his mom?
Go watch his fucking channel. I can't remember. She's a lot older than me. I can tell you that.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was a movie star, and as a kid, man, he went to all these movie stars, homes for like parties and shit. Yeah.
Really,
So
that's
how much
crazy.
fun would that been? Having some of those stories?
Oh yeah, he talks about it. So check out his.
Well, no, John said it's dead.
Well, the video's still there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Mike
All
says,
right, guys.
Yeah. See you later, man.
Yeah, Drew. Yeah. Hey, nice meeting you, Craig, man.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Good to see
Thanks
you,
for
man.
getting out of bed.
That's all right. Not a problem.
All right. Have a good one.
Coming on, showing up. Thank you guys for
We'll see
watching.
you, John. Kevin.
See you, bro.
Later, guys.